Hey folks, Lignard Medicakes here with the final boss of End Time in...
And the most fun.
Yeah, kind of the most fun, yeah. Depends on your perspective. As a tank, pretty much all of them are tank and spanks. This fight, and I like to think that there's something about that pat over there on the right-hand side near the top of the screen that they're going counterclockwise. I kind of want to think there's something to that. I'm hoping it's not just a coincidence. Anyway, this trash is really straightforward, really easy. And the tornadoes, they're just for prettiness. Hopefully they do some damage when it goes live, so there's a little bit of more of a sense of danger here.
Yeah.
But as you can see, like, one of our guys is just out there playing in it. Yeah. Nothing.
I think that was our pug warrior.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, they do nothing. So I would suggest taking out the pat, then taking out the guys who are casting around the big hourglass in the middle. If you can't tell, at the middle at the top, that's the bottom half of an hourglass. Let's see there, you can see the whole hourglass. Take out the pat, take out those guys, and the big dragon back there is the boss. Which... I don't know if anybody's pointed out, if you listen to any podcasts other than ours, because we didn't point it out, Murozond is this guy's name, which is the same letters that's in those Dormu, just in different order. And by the way, it's the exact same model, just a different skin. That's no story.
Double rainbow, what does it mean? Okay.
Right, yeah, exactly. But yeah, like I said, all of this stuff is really straightforward. I didn't speed this video up at all. And the trash and the boss kill included are like 5 minutes. Maybe a little bit more, 5.5. So, that's it. It's really straightforward. As far as the trash is concerned, there's not much. It's all about, from a tank's perspective, it's all about getting the initial aggro, getting the pull, going and grabbing a beer while everybody nukes them down, and then you come back and do some more trash.
Yeah, I think I was filing my nails as a healer during this fight.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot going on here. The trash is pretty weak. I was struggling to come up with an analogy for how things in this PTR, as far as like the damage I felt like I was taking. Aside from the trash before Bane, because that actually does real damage. Everything else, and I read this on the forums, everything else hits like a wet noodle. Because that's about what I feel like. I didn't feel like I was taking any damage at all, hardly. Now, the trash before Tyrande, sometimes I felt like I was taking some damage, but it wasn't anything like I felt like I was about to die. I would make sure I popped Icebound Fortitude or maybe Vampiric Blood, which a good DK is going to do anyway. So I didn't feel like there were any moments where I was like, where's my heal, or oh my god, I'm going to die, or anything like that. So here we go into the boss, and from a tank's perspective, it's literally a dragon that you just tank and spank. That's what it's like as a tank. Go in, get aggro, turn him to the side. I don't even know that this guy's got a tail lash. We didn't look at the dungeon journal. We just came in and started doing this. And I believe this is our first attempt at the guy. We fought him.
No.
We fought him 3 or 4 times.
We fought him before.
Before I started recording? I'm not sure. I've got 2 or 3. But I recorded 2 or 3. I recorded them all. I just don't remember which one I put in for this video. But as you can see, I just got aggro, turned him sideways. I don't even know that the guy's got tail lash. We never looked at the dungeon journal. So why don't you explain what's going on back there from the ranged perspective and everything?
For the range and the healer, if you see the little swirls of bright yellow over there, that does a lot of massive damage, and they spawn all over the place. And they start out as little yellow lines, if you can see it from the top left. But that's where it's going to start, and they start to spread out all over the place. When it gets too much to handle, that's when somebody needs to go over to the hourglass and click it, and it'll basically rewind time.
Yeah, it does kind of throw you back in time. And
if you see right there, yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, this is not the last, this is, I think, the first attempt, because the last attempt, I remember... every time somebody hit an hourglass, it moved me because it backs up time a little bit. I never paid enough attention to know, is he getting health back because you're backing up time? Is he getting a health back?
No, he's not gaining health.
Okay. But yeah, you can see it kind of shifts a little bit, and we really probably don't need to be hitting the hourglass this much. But like I said, this is the first time we've done it, and maybe the second. But still, it's a pretty simple fight. It's a really cool mechanic. I just hope they make the fight a little bit more challenging, so the mechanic actually means more. But
and if you see at the screen, you have 5 chances to hit that hourglass.
Right. But he's about dead already, and I think after this time shift's over, that's it.
Yep.
And by the way, that resets all the cooldowns for hero time. It doesn't redo time warp. That's a bug, so far as we know. But that's it. So have fun and wow, y'all.
Bye bye.